The realms are safe for now, but there is much to do, much destruction to repair. Freya, Mimir, and I will see to it together. Friends, welcome back. Aha. Welcome back to God of War, Ragnarok. We're going on a journey of completion.
Strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That can only mean the legend was true all along.
Yeah,
That
there you
blow
get
from Thor sent
straight back in
Jormungandr
time.
Straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Yeah, so this, the snake that he gave the soul to was Jormungandr. I kind of suspect... I can't remember whether I said that that was what was likely to happen. I know I certainly thought it at the time.
Something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasvelgr.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Set that aside for now.
Oh, damn it. I forgot that when you get out, it cancels... Because it doesn't always. We're going to go and see Hrasvelgr. Did we get anything? Fate Breaker Tunic. Agony's Promise. We'll keep the Fate Breaker stuff on.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly.
Ah.
Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Jormi even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Right.
Sigil arrows could break that shield.
I could. Or I could just do this.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I know. Oh. That's what I wanted to do. Right. You're next. Oops. You're dead.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
I'm just gonna be an idiot here, I think. Oh, where'd you come from?
Take care of the rider first!
Oh, interesting. We can knock them off the back. Oops. I'm playing like an absolute... Oh, shit. He's back on there now, isn't he?
Take care of the rider first!
I never even thought. No, get off there, you asshole.
Nice shot!
Crunch. I never even thought throughout this entire game
Last one.
to try knocking the rider off.
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Ah. Huh? The last remnants of Asgard. And the Law Scroll. Defend the prison. Still got some buried treasure. Still got an artifact somewhere. But... what was that? Something that we trod on. Now, how are we getting to the other realms? Because Brok is gone. Rest in peace, Brok.
Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword.
Yes.
How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little fool.
Oh. Right, where is the nearest, there? Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? So there's 2 remnants of Asgard here. There's also another Berserker gravestone. Let's go up to the Well of Urd.
Maria, what exactly did you promise the large bird in Helheim?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she likes to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Does she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Yeah.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the
But
realms
Garm's
if they're
not an
careless.
issue.
Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
I'm not. I wanted to know the story. There have been hints in this particular game's mythology about the ruler of hell.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I'm covered in Bifrost. I know. I'm always covered in Bifrost here. But I'm getting silly amounts of health back. Oh, these guys are level 7. Nope. Or yes. I'm going to deal with this guy first. Can I? Oh, I can't drag him off because there's a shield in the way. Well, can do that though. That was a complete accidental parry. Crunch. So these Asgardy bits are just going to give us some lowish level fights. Bye.
I don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead.
50,000
It's a
hacksaw.
matter of honor.
Yes, They will continue to follow his orders and put the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Yeah, so that's been built. Hold on. This area's changed, hasn't it? No, that's the one that I'm thinking of. This is the way that took us up to the well. Right, so that is... We've still got 2 undiscovered things in Midgard. Undiscovered, despite the fact... What else could be here? Yeah, we've got the Berserker Gravestone up there. We've got some buried treasure somewhere. But... What? Haven't we... Oh, there's the flower. The flower will be one of them. Oh, I suppose there could be another quest somewhere. There's probably another quest somewhere. A favour.
Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only 2 shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar.
That didn't answer the question. Now, one question that I do have. What happened to Sindri?
Hi, Kratos.
Oh, there's a quest marker there.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brok in Svartalfheim.
Uh-huh.
Funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niflheim.
Uh-huh.
We will be there.
Ah. That could be... No.
You need it? I got it. My lady.
Milady.
Impressive.
I thought I'd already upgraded that.
Know what you want? Let's make some magic.
Turn Mimir's discomfort into a Bifrost blast against nearby enemies. Upgrades increase the strength of this effect. Sure. We'll make it. Mimir is now a relic. Brok and Sindri carefully measured and constructed a harness to weaponize the smartest man alive. I'm going to equip that because why would I not?
Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
I mean, technically. But no. Right. How's this going to work? Let us return first of all to Sindri's. Ooh, all the squirrels are here.
There he is, the man who tamed Garm. 1,000 congratulations.
Hello, Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible.
And now...
Rest assured, good Master Brok would be proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non-sequiturs.
Indeed.
But he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of.
Uh-oh.
The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them.
Well, thank you.
My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
Well then, what else, friends?
Contains realm seeds that unlock mystic gateways across the 9 realms, allowing for quick access to new, unexplored areas. My favourite kind of area. New and unexplored. It's too quiet here without Brok and Sindri.
I wonder if Sindri will ever come back. Can this place ever feel like a home after what happened here?
I never thought I'd miss their bickering. But it's really not the same place without those two, is it?
We will maintain it until his return.
There's a real feel of enforced continuity in this stage of the game, as of course there will be because it's post-game and they don't want time to move on specifically. But a lot of the dialogue is talking about status quo, which is fine. This will happen until... Oh. Oh. We can go to Jotunheim. Now this will be interesting.
If I had a stomach, it'd be twisting right now.
Odin is gone. There's no remaining threat.
Not true.
No. It's from excitement. Hardly any non-giants have gotten the great privilege of visiting the realm of the Jotnar.
It's truly an honor to be among a very select few.
Wonder how much stuff there's going to be.
Is Jotunheim.
As beautiful as the stories. And then some.
Hello, animals. Angerboda's here.
Company's here, Fen.
Angerboda,
Kratos, Mimir, Freya. It's good to see you.
I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us.
Aye. A true pleasure to meet the lassie who saved our skins.
Indeed. Your giant stuff magic is truly a marvel.
We were so glad we got there in time. Freya, your brother's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
It won't.
I will say, you've made quite the impression on our Atreus' heart.
Mimir,
Oh, like you were.
Ahem. You're a cherished ally, Angerboda. I hope we cross paths again.
I imagine we will. There's lots to do, and I'm just getting started.
Henry! Yeah. Good boy.
good boy.
And that's so.
Kratos?
Oh,
The last time you were here was because of Faye, right?
You
yes.
saw this in prophecy.
Your son told me.
Well, that's it.
It's a beautiful place to rest.
It is what she wished.
Yes. Epilogues. The last remnant. Oh, it even tells us where they're going to be. Although, to be fair, we could probably find them on the map anyway. And also, we do need to go to the funeral. But there's only one thing. There's only one thing in this area, and that doesn't surprise me because it's not actually that big a zone, but it is an undiscovered thing. And there's been a lot of those. And it makes me wonder, well, what are they going to... Oh, it's a little bit flower, isn't it? It'll be the flower. I can't imagine there'll actually be many places that we'll be able to get to. But I could be wrong. In fact, here's the flower. That's 100% of Jotunheim. Yeah, so Jotunheim is very much a kind of an Atreus area. That's fine. We got to see a good chunk of it.
Angerboda, you are the last giant left in
Oh.
Jotunheim.
No, actually. My grandmother, Gryla. She's, not really one for visitors, but she's still here. She's helping me forage at the moment.
After all you've done, lass, she must be so proud to have a granddaughter like yourself.
She might be. Someday. I don't know quite yet, but I think it's a start.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, Atreus and Odin. I assume that's Thor there. And that is Atreus and a wolf? Potentially go... No, Atreus and his wolves. Was that Balder? Right, I guess we go elsewhere. Can we? No. We cannot ride the Shupath. Right, Svartalfheim we've got a lot to do in. Jotunheim is complete. Asgard is gone. I can't imagine there was anything in Asgard that we missed. I want to take a quick trip back to Surtur's Forge to see if anything was left. And there's probably something here that we need to find. Because weren't we short a lore piece or an artifact or something? Oh, there's definitely some Asgardian bullshit. There's also a thing there. Yeah, there was a lore piece. Oh, we'd found that. How did I get down to there again? I forget. Did we have to go somewhere through here? Yes. Sense of direction. There's a thing that I've not got a whole lot of. Ah, but this is where the waterfall is. Has Freya been to Muspelheim before? I wonder. I do find it so satisfying. I think satisfying is the word that I'm after. That Kratos has ended up, you know, finishing things up here with Freya. I said during my 2018 playthrough that the chemistry between Kratos and Freya was well done. And you know, it makes sense to me that they are at least traveling companions for now. I will do. Ah, God, they're using frosty bombs, aren't they?
careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
It's true, I am. But I shall deal with that the way I deal with most of the challenges. Oh, already. There we go, thank you. Oh, come on. Oh. No, balls. You're going in the lava. Bye. Oh, you're dead. Nope. That was far too early. Oh, you're dead. Wonderful.
Thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
Interesting. Ah!
It does not.
It does not. Valhalla rises again. It does not. The Einherjar who made camp in Muspelheim after Asgard fell were mistaken and are dead once more. Okay. That was the lore bit that we were missing. So, we turn around, and now we find out what this question mark is. Okay.
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alfheim Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna see.
Okay. Aha! What is this? A fight? Oh, lore piece. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! You!
I'll see you pay for what you've done! Kneel!
Defeat the Valkyrie Queen.
You abandoned us!
Oh, she doesn't have much in the way of, Ow.
God of no one! Meet your end! Not today!
Clonk.
Rise! Rise! Soundstone! Die!
Oh. Yes. Nope. Nope.
I hate you!
Ah. Ooh, she's doing a lot of...
You're on fire, Kratos!
I'm aware. Oh, and I've still got Mimir's head on, haven't I?
Still unpleasant.
Bathe in fire!
Sigil magic!
You abandoned us!
Yeah, we've Oh god, this mechanic again.
Getting someone? Submit.
Oh dear. Right, we were nowhere near getting her down. But at least we know where she is. I need my axe leveled up.
No matter what you tried, the results will be the same.
Okay. So. Big old boss battle. Good to know. So we've got the Crucible to do, and we've got to defend your valor, which is that.
This will be of use.
Asgard's destruction is not the end of our fights. Once you've gathered yourselves, move your troops to my location in Muspelheim's Crucible. We shall strike back against the traitorous Frigg, this ghost of Sparta she travels with, and all who stand in our way. Undiscovered. Ah! Unlocked. Huh. What? Ah, there was a Berserker gravestone, wasn't there? In Niflheim. Because we passed it, and I said, oh, we're going to have to come back there, because, yeah, it's there, in fact. Because we can't see it otherwise. That's pretty. That's very pretty.
Freya.
Speaking of pretty, how does it grow in the ice?
Not think anything grew here.
So we can only do this post-game. Well, post... I keep wanting to call it post-campaign. Aha. Right. How bad is this going to be, I wonder?
Skjóthendi, the Unerring. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ow. Yeah, so this is on level. So this is level 8. Oh, that I need to... No, we'll just restart that fight. They are they're pushing the Bifrost bit. They are pushing the Bifrost. Interesting, 500 actually wasn't the cap. Or maybe it's a soft cap. Let's try this again, but with less being bad.
Skjóthendi, the Unerring. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Yeah, our entire... Yeah, we just have to hit them out of the air. Oh, camera's stuck. Oof. Yeah, the amount of Bifrost that can be put on us actually is literally really, really dangerous.
Is this all you've got? Warping Bifrost!
This is
To the enemies of Leia! Is this all you've got? Warping Bifrost!
oh. Right, let's try it. We can always go and get another resurrection stone, and we get it back if we Oh, what?
Get up, brother.
What was the initial crunchy sound that didn't... I don't know. Right. I can't use this relic here. I feel like she doesn't stand still enough for that. Let's see if that helps. And also... I don't really think... I don't really think that that's doing a lot. So, what was I going to put on? That. Interesting. We've now got enough strength for that. Right.
Skjóthendi, the Unerring.
King Rome will rise again!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Damn it. It's just not enough range on those blades. It's so difficult.
Is this all you got? Your big Bifrost! Death to the enemies of Lair! Is this all you've got?
No. Damn it. At least this gets a lot of stagger. No. Damn it! There's no getting out of that stupid animation. I'm gonna change it because every time I use Cyclone of Chaos, I get locked into it. Let's put that on. Again, I feel like I need the axe upgrades.
Skjóthendi the Unerring.
King Brok will rise again!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
No! Bifrost! Is this all you got?
You've got to be really quick.
Is this all you've got?
Concentrating. Okay. Ooh. Gotcha. Got you. Nice.
This king you spoke of.
He's not really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
Aldis. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper. This Rolf.
No. Aldis trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Rolf.
So now you seek revenge. A dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I'm an authority on this. You would do well to listen.
Point taken there. Okay. We just got the Berserker Aristraps. Low luck chance for successful hits to cause a soul explosion, dealing damage and restoring some cooldown. Is that the same as... Didn't we get the Berserkers? Yeah, it is the same. I feel like they're all going to be. We still haven't upgraded that. Anyway. Hold on. But we need to get all of the... Also, there's another flower. Somewhere here. Tree of Woe, I assume, is going to be something to do with the Raven Tree. Let's go and make our way over to the other side and see what we can see.
Do you hear that? Someone's crying.
Sinmara.
Ah, Surtur's love. She's been trying to tell her what happened.
She knows.
I kind of feel... Maybe it was just because I was lost in the moment. But the explosion... Well, no, we saw Surtur's sword come down into the heart of Asgard, didn't we? It's just that because of the one-shotter... You know, the single-shot camera that we've been working with, it was actually quite difficult to show that. It wasn't like they could just cut away and say, and here's this, you know, explosion of Asgard. Because we weren't there to see it. Let's just have a look over here.
I got new stuff for ya.
No, you haven't.
Ah, another fallen piece of Asgard.
Oh.
Something seems a bit different about this one.
Different?
Dunno. I've just a funny feeling.
Oh.
Your analytical mind knows about.
The broken prison started.
Hang on a minute. Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's continue. Might be something useful inside.
Oh.
This place goes deep. We should head downward.
Ah, yes. I'm sure there's nothing especially dangerous at the bottom of an Asgardian prison. You're on fire, Kratos!
I'm always on fire.
Right side, incoming!
Bye. Sucker. Shoot
The
stuff at me.
Einherjar survived Ragnarok. Perhaps some of the inmates did as well.
Let us find out.
There's a chest over there. And also...
There must be a way to reach the lower levels. Just need to find a way down.
I don't want to find a way down. I want to find a way across to that chest. And I'll also find a way down. That's fine. Nope. Good. Oh, dude, you were going off the edge. Hold on. I hear you. Anybody home?
Dwarf.
Recognize him, Mimir?
I do not, sadly. Of course, the Einherjar disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them.
Okay. Who's making all that noise? There's a Nornir chest there as well. Okay, so there's got to be. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all, actually. I mean, it's the button press that I made, but it's not what I meant to do. Right, this has got to go down. That's as far down as it goes. Ah, see, there's another. There's another. But how? Not another chain. It sounds like there's somebody in this cell here. There's nothing that I can throw an axe at. This isn't going to go in from there, is it? No, didn't think it was. What am I missing? That, apparently.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Right, this guy's covered in stabs. Oops. Ooh, sliced. Right. Now. We can do that. Right.
Another one, left side.
Hello. Why is there an elf? Well, I suppose it's a prison, isn't it? So. Which is. Okay. Oh. Ah. Ah, okay. This is a destroy the seals one. We don't see many of those. Is this just back to... Yeah, this is just back to the angry. No. I assume that is the way we're going to want to do that. Because we don't need to get back over there. You can now get across... Oh, hold on. Hold on!
That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
Indeed.
Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope. Oh, well, you're very bloody welcome.
Suck it. Don't need any more rage. Right. Just stand and rest. I'm sorry, were you get wrecked. I can't get over there. Did I see? I did. I thought I saw it as I was jumping down. It's like, that looks like the seal. And it was. I do pay attention. I know it's sometimes difficult to believe, but it does actually happen. Now, we need to get back up. Can we actually get back up here? Yes, we can. Well, we have unlocked this chest. What's it going to be in here, though? Because we've got all the horns and stuff. Midgard's bravery. 20 defense. Nay bad. Nay bad. Right. That down. That was a terrible parry.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I'm always covered in Bifrost, Mimir. It's a special seasoning. You see that? See that dodge? Quite proud of that. Haha, suck it! Oh, dude. You've made the mistake of falling above... Is this the real Tyr?
Freya, I can't believe it.
Wait, that can't be. Lord Tyr.
Is this an illusion?
No, brother. No, I think it's the real deal.
Mimir? Is that you, old friend?
In all the important ways, aye.
There was
Well,
such a
shit.
commotion. If Odin learns what you've done...
Odin is dead.
The realms are at last free of him. You're safe.
I was not expecting this.
And Asgard fallen.
So the reign of the Aesir is truly over. That's quite a lot to take in. And you are?
His name is Kratos.
Kratos. I know that name.
Come. You need real shelter. Food.
No. No, what I need most now, I think, is to reflect on what you've told me. I need space, if you would grant me that.
Very well. Our home is in the realm between realms for the moment. You can find us there when you're ready.
Huh.
Kratos. I know you from somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to me.
Until then.
This is not what I was expecting. When Asgard fell, the true prison holding Tyr fell with it. We happened upon it in Niflheim. Finally we meet the war god of legend. He is different from the one we thought we knew, yet he has been through much and needs space to recover. Skills? Oh, I have, That's some stun. I'd completely forgotten about all of those.
You believe that was truly him?
It's hard to trust anything after what we've been through. But with Odin gone, I have no cause to doubt it.
Our paths will cross again. Of that I'm sure.
He doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I need to
Where
get...
to now?
There's a chest in this prison, and I need to know how to get to it. It'll be something to do with the different levels. We just need to find the right one. Right, we can get back up this way. Aha! Like that. A new accessory. I kind of like the ones that we're using. What's this? Oh.
Why, that's the dwarven sound device Sindri used during the Battle of Ragnarok. We might still find use for it yet.
Motsunir's Call. Creates a shockwave that deals high stun to surrounding enemies. Upgrades increase the strength of the effects. High stun, you say? That could be quite useful. Right, is that everything in this area? Yeah, so we've completed the prison. We've got one legendary chest, which I assume is the one that's here at the tree. But we are missing, weirdly enough, a flower. Where's that going to be? Is that the way we climb down? It is, isn't it? Right, have I got everything here? Yes, looks like we have. Right, let's get out of here.
Well, now we know what this prison's for. This is where Odin stashed those he would camouflage himself as.
Makes sense. If you're going to imitate someone, you wouldn't want them walking around.
Why not kill them?
He must need them alive in order to assume their form.
Aye. Odin likely wanted Tyr dead for a multitude of reasons, but he knew Tyr would be more useful alive.
Your god of war has truly returned. What now?
He'll want to stretch his legs, I imagine. Imprisonment stokes wanderlust. Not that I need to remind any of us of that.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. I'm looking around for flowers now. Yeah, so we need 4 more ravens. They're not marked on the map, of course, which makes them a bit of a pain in the ass to find. What realms do we have that have got ravens left to find? Muspelheim ravens done. Midgard ravens done. Svartalfheim. I'm going to write this down. Svartalfheim has 1. Helheim sorted. Vanaheim is 3. So that's what I would need the 4. So I guess.
See, you got some of Freyr's gifts from the elf. I wouldn't mind having them.
Those are the artifacts, aren't they? Right, let's go. We'll see how heart-wrenching this is going to be. Let's go to a funeral.
Profane alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Oh, he's right there behind us.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Meet the party at the Sverd Sands. I feel really bad about Brok. He was such a well-written character, and there was that element of tragedy because he wasn't a whole person. That's what I saw. Excuse me? You guys can sell off. There's a legendary chest up there. Come here. Sit down.
Well done. Though I don't suppose more violence in the streets will convince the citizenry that it's safe to emerge.
Oh. I do not.
Freya.
Oh! A flower. We're taking Freya flower picking.
Sparkthorn.
5 out of 9. Kratos is such a romantic, taking a flower picking. Didn't I say I saw a chest? I did, yes. Okay.
What's that?
It's a chest. Assuming you're looking at this. Blades attachments. Blessing of cooldown. Yay. Also, a treasure map. Hi, friends.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I know. Plonk. Labour complete. Hyperion pull.
Enemies on the left!
Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Have some stun damage.
Enemies on the left!
No.
Find you. Becoming Bifrost.
What am I locked on? Don't know. Well, I am. So let's deal with that. Slice.
I'm glad we can help these Einherjar on their way, even if they hate us for it.
They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed.
Agreed. Asgard wreckage cleared 4 of 10. $50,000 cash. Don't know what I'm going to spend it on, but we've got it, so yay, I guess. There's 3 remnants of Asgard in this zone. Yes, Berserker and they're both at the Apple Core, and then there's one at Dragon's Beach. Right. I wonder what, if anything, we will... Because I assume once we take all the ravens back, we'll get something happening at the tree. They've hinted at this Raven Keeper person, so I guess we'll have a mini-boss. Maybe. Over we go. What actually powers this?
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brok certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Phil, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
It's a nice location. Not cry, will not cry, will not cry. Viking Funeral. There he is. It's still covered in blood, but it's darkened. Made all the more poignant by the fact that we know what he's like. He cleans, he's always immaculate.
I love you, Brok.
He had so much more time with him, though, than realistically he should have done. Which is an awful thing to say, arguably. Kind of sad actually that Atreus isn't here as well. Unless he's going to show up. No, it's good. Walter Freya.
Sindri. Brok was...
A hole.
What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
Yeah. Sindri's speech. Oh. Huh. So that is where they chose to do the full credits. I suppose if you want something poignant, you can't get much more poignant than that. The speech that Sindri gave about Atreus and Kratos taking everything from them. There's a certain degree of truth to that. This is a nice piece of music as well, but undoubtedly it's going to get copyright claimed. So I may have had to mute it out. I'll see. Yeah, that is a that is a really kind of somber note to end this on. There is an art book, incidentally. I've been and pre-ordered it. It's out on the 29th of November, which by the time this video is out, will have already passed, I imagine. Possibly, but quite some way. It's the 18th, as I'm recording this, as you've almost certainly been able to tell from the timestamps when I'm doing my saves. Valkyrie Entertainment. Yeah. Kratos' story has been all about tragedy, and therefore it makes sense that there is a degree of tragedy in the ending of this particular arc of the story. Christopher Judge, Daniel Basutti, Robert Craighead, Adam J. Harrington, Ryan Hurst did Thor. Scott Porter did a great job. It was Deborah Ann Woll as Faye. That's why it looks like her. That makes so much sense. You know, I was looking at her and thinking, that looks a lot like Deborah Ann Woll. You know, she of Daredevil fame and other things as well, but I know her from Daredevil. Troy Baker's the Squirrel. That makes interesting. They got Bear McCreary to voice Rab. The motion capture team did so much good work. Yeah. So they've taken Kratos' theme and they've turned it into an actual vocal piece. Blood upon the snow. Such a good soundtrack. Such a good soundtrack. Got a proper kind of quiet coda at the end as well. Normally I'd just read through all the credits. I want to get back to the game. It's that, you know. These are this is all the translation stuff. Can we go? Yeah. Funeral for a friend. Trophy earned.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean, you know.
I do.
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
He would not.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
Yes. And that was the tragedy, wasn't it? You know, Sindri bringing Brok back, but not getting all of him, meant that Sindri got to spend more time with his brother. A lot more time with his brother. They got to do some good works. The timeline, actually, did they create the Leviathan axe after Brok came back? Because if so, then bringing Brok back was for, arguably, the greater good. That is, of course, of no comfort, I am sure, to Sindri. But it is certainly seeable that way. Because I was doing the previous commentary live over the footage and as a live reaction, I don't think I actually really managed to explain my thoughts on the ending of the Brok and Sindri storyline very well. So I'm putting this commentary instead over just the footage that came after it, so that you can watch something, if you are indeed watching, even whilst I'm talking about something that's completely different from what's on screen. I'm not even watching the footage live like I often do at this point. I'm just recording this blank so I can make sure my thoughts are coherent, or as coherent as my thoughts tend to be. The Brok and Sindri arc is a tragic one, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Sindri's accusation that Kratos and Atreus just keep on taking and taking and taking and taking. And I did mention it briefly in the kind of live commentary, but I wanted to spend a little bit more time thinking about it right here, because there is a degree of truth from Sindri's point of view as to that statement, but I also think it is a statement loaded with bitterness and grief, and it is essentially an unfair statement. There was no indication all throughout, there was no indication that Sindri regretted the things that he had done, short of one tiny snippet when they were going down to get Draupnir, the ring. When Sindri was going down to get Draupnir, there was a little bit of reticence on his part there. And maybe that's where certain feelings of resentment may have started manifesting. It's like, this is our treasure. Why are we giving it away? But I think they were very much words spoken out of grief. The accusation of taking. And it is with that loss that you search for someone outside of yourself to blame. And this is where the real tragedy of Sindri's story is, as I tried to articulate and failed miserably because I was distracted by the pretty things on screen. Brok's inability to move into the afterlife is Sindri's fault. It is Sindri's fault. If he had just let him be in his first death, Brok would have travelled to the afterlife, they would have been reunited there in the light of Alfheim, and whatever kind of afterlife they have in the light would have just gone ahead for Brok and Sindri when he joined him. But the fact that Sindri went out of his way to bring Brok back because he could not deal with that loss. That's the tragedy, because without that missing part of his soul, without that direction, the fourth part of the soul, Brok can't have any kind of afterlife at all. You know, he's gone. There's no meeting up again, and Sindri has to come to the fact, he has to come to grips with the fact that he is responsible for that. Another way of looking at it is, dwarves aren't immortal. You know, dwarves will eventually die. So all Sindri has done is put off an inevitable death. And the problem with that, of course, is that whilst they had a lot of extra time together, I don't know how long dwarves live for, a long time by the sound of it, just like giants. But at some points, you know, Sindri would have had to deal with the facts of what he had done. You know, Brok gets old. They both get old. They have a full life together and they get old together. And Brok dies from old age. Sindri still has to come to terms with what he has done. Because it doesn't matter how Brok dies. It's the fact that when he dies, not if he dies, when he dies, he has no afterlife to go to. And I just don't think Sindri had put any thought into that. And thus he is lashing out. Because, you know, Atreus and Kratos did get Brok killed. There's no two ways about that. By being embroiled in the events, unsafe as they were, epic realm-changing, god-slaying events, yes, Kratos' presence is going to lead to bad things happening, because that's the motif set up for Kratos' arc. But it is the people harmed along the way that pay that price. You know, this is a game where even gods can die. You know, nobody is truly immortal in this version of mythology. You know, it might be that the gods don't die from natural causes. They don't die from old age. They keep on growing in power as they get older. It's been hinted at, which is why Kratos is, you know, still kicking, essentially, because he's got to be good. Well, it depends how the timeline works. But yeah, Brok's death, the funeral scene, the motion capture on Sindri's face when he is looking up at Kratos, just after he jerks Kratos' hand off his shoulder, when Kratos tries to comfort him, the look of rage that I'm not going to say subsides, but is twisted in with clearly so many other emotions. Because I feel like Sindri knows he's being unfair. There's some measure of acceptance with that funeral that Sindri has to have reached. Some, you know, not peace, not calm, but some measure of acceptance that Sindri has to have for his role in this. And he knows that. He has to know that Kratos and Atreus aren't solely at fault here. He knows he has to take some responsibility himself. But yeah, that was a masterfully executed story beat. It was very, very well done. It was very moving. I had to mute the mic 2 or 3 times during that scene, just because, you know, as I said towards the end of, I can't remember whether it was towards the end of the last episode or the start of this one, I can't stand funerals. I really struggle with funerals. I've been to an awful lot of funerals. For family members, for teachers that I've worked with, for students that I've taught, no funeral is ever easy. And yeah, this isn't just a me thing. This is, I'm sure, many people think. But I don't deal with death very well. So watching a funeral played out so poignantly, the use of music, the use of motion capture, the simplicity of it was beautifully and memorably done, and the dirge written and the ending credits song, it was very well planned, it was very well executed. And I'm going to leave this episode there. There is more to come. I've got all the Muspelheim stuff done, a load of Berserker fights and stuff, but just want to leave this episode there to show my appreciation, really, for what that episode achieved, because that was very well done. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the content. Hope that wasn't too heartbreaking for you. Hope my commentary has been interesting in some way, shape or form. And as I said, there will be probably 2 or 3 extra episodes. I've still got several hours worth of side content footage, including the Crucible, the Berserker stuff, and of course Gná herself, which I suspect is going to, though I haven't edited it yet. But I strongly suspect that's an entire episode in and of itself, because it took a while. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Hug your loved ones. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.